Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the recently announced suspension of TM6 cards in Thailand. For those who are unaware, these are the arrival departure cards people fill out on their way into Thailand. If you're a foreign national in Thailand, you come in and they're usually put into your passport, and they actually put a stamp on it as well as in your passport. As we noted in another video recently on this channel, the TM6 card was effectively suspended, and the question kind of became, is it going to be suspended forever? That remains to be seen, but for now, in order to promote efficiency at Thai immigration and coupled with the fact that biometric data is taken upon entry, it was kind of felt that the TM6 was a little bit redundant, so they temporarily suspended it. You know, I hesitate to say we can presume it's going to be suspended forever or it's going to eventually be canceled. That, I never want to presume anything with Thai immigration. It's too hard to say. But, okay, one thing we have seen an issue with is, there are a number of things. It's kind of similar to when they stopped issuing work permits for those who were the heads of representative offices. And at first glance, people said, oh, this is great. I don't need that work permit anymore. Well, there are unintended consequences to these things because there are certain aspects, other aspects of the bureaucracy that wanted to see work permits in that case. And in current circumstances, especially when you're dealing with things like company setup and oftentimes things like possibly property leasing or purchase, oftentimes they want to see that TM6 card. It's part and parcel of seeing a copy of one's passport. And we've seen a number of snafus pile up in the past couple of weeks where one bureaucracy says, hey, we want to see a TM6 card, and we say, there isn't a TM6 card. It's suspended. We're not dealing with that anymore. And it's a little bit difficult sometimes to get folks who operate in certain official capacities to understand that that rule has changed and that there no longer is that document available to that person. These are definitely things that we find we have to go through a process of explaining that. But yeah, this is kind of one of the unintended consequences of something that at first glance, would seem like a net positive thing, getting rid of the TM6 card, less bureaucracy, less documentation. I mean, it's just kind of streamlines everything, getting rid of that. But yeah, there are unintended consequences to it. It is a document that certain bureaucrats here in Thailand were used to seeing. And, when that changes, you can have kind of this period of flux where, they're not quite sure exactly what to do.